I really have traded the future of these people away from my ley line studies? Zeno. I was a mule chasing after a carrot on a stick. They lured me here all so I could help ruin everything.
You seem to be in a good mood.
We taught Zeno a lesson. They were forced to leave with their devil's bargains and tails stuck behind them. We fought back, finally.
A nice little trick that was.
Thank you, Comrade Windsong.
We all know who the mysterious hero was that gave us a helping hand.
I didn't do anything.
It's no shame to have helped your friends, not to mention to stand up to Zeno. Have more confidence in yourself, Comrade Windsong.
But will you really gain anything from this fight?
Not sure. But we have to do something, right? That's why I'm here.
To talk to me? I don't know why, but Miss Vila, you must have thought too much of me. In fact, I'm only a simple researcher. I'm not powerful enough to change Zeno's decision.
You are the one thinking too much, Comrade Windsong. Your ley line lessons were much more popular than you think. They have had a positive effect on the children. Now they are looking at the bigger picture and observing the world in a more detailed way. You've unleashed their curiosity. Is the aurora the bubbles spit out by the stars? They form such a beautiful map. Do they study ley lines too?
But it remains the case that the study of ley lines has never been verified. For all its ambitions, only a limited number of people studied it in the past decades, and that number is decreasing even now.
What you're looking at is not some skin problem, but my past. My past as a Rusalka.
Rusalka? You mean the mermaid from folklore?
My people used to live in a far secluded place in the north, away from the humans. For hundreds of years, there was only hostility, plunder, and slaughter between us and them. We only started to learn more about each other in the last few decades. And then, I was born. It's been a hard life growing up within human society, but I've become used to it. Still, some things never got easier. Most humans still thought I was a freak. They welcomed me with mocking, sarcasm, and contempt for my people, my heritage. As for the Rusalki, they too found a half-blooded mermaid unacceptable. They didn't approve of my living among the humans, forcing me to live as a fugitive in Moscow and St. Petersburg. They tried to catch me by every means possible, so they could wash away the stain they saw in me.
That sounds very difficult.
Humans have stigmatized and haunted the Rusalki for centuries, while Rusalki still have the instinct to attack and plunder human ships even now. How are they supposed to make peace in such little time? That was what I thought years ago. Then I came to this town. A wonderful world where humans and Rusalki could live in peace. I was finally convinced. In Rayashki, everyone can make contributions with their skills, whether you are a human, a Rusalka, or a ley line researcher. I don't mean to give you more stress or push you. You will always be our friend, whatever your choices. But this is not an unreachable dream. It's real.
The editor of the environmental research agreed to publish our report, finally! But he only gave us 5,000 words. On the last few pages. Undoubtedly, it's still a good start. Our first step to reviving the study of ley lines.
That's it, I give up. Maybe I'll study something else, like urban planning or landscape design. At least I can make a living that way.
The study of ley lines is outdated. Everyone agrees now that it can't be verified by science. This whole study was a dead end. Ley lines are only a baseless theory of arcanum.
I tried talking about our study of ley lines with other arcanists, but almost no one has ever heard of it. They are more interested in Laplace's breakthroughs. Or anecdotes in their own fields, like the chaotic energy sampling mentioned in the paper written by the Butterfly of Lorentz.
So, maybe it is an unreachable dream? I do wish I could help, but it would take a lot of resources to verify the theory behind ley lines. There may be even danger and sacrifice. Even Zeno has paid little attention to my research. They only see it as a means to an end. Researchers in other fields can stand on the shoulders of giants, while I don't even have a school to return to. I doubt that the study of ley lines will help you much.
I see. Well, thank you for your honesty, Comrade Windsong.
I'm sorry.
До скорой встречи.
До встречи, Фила.
Wait! Comrade Windsong!
Hmm?
Don't forget your next lesson. The children are still waiting.
But the town is...
Life must continue, comrade. We can't let our worries stop us.
Okay. Class is over. Thank goodness I still remembered the basic premises of ley lines in biology. Feel free to ask me any questions. Oh, cheer up, little ones. There won't be any exams for this subject. Um...
Miss Windsong, are you going to dig up those potatoes alone again? Is there anything we can do to help you? Miss Vila said we will work together to beat the critters out there. That we will find their weakness as long as we finish the map with you. Just like how you taught us to. Kikirin are not dangerous at all. They're plant-eating critters and pose little threat to humans. I have ropes, flowers, and white gloves. We will dig up a lot of potatoes together. Pio is strong. He can move any rocks that are in our way. Nina can prepare a kettle of warm water for everyone. And
I'm sorry, little ones. I wish I could verify all the theories we've been working on, but... As you can see, a critical part is missing. It might take months to finish it. Besides, there may be even more dangerous critters in that area.
then the town will become the witch's new castle. Or perhaps an empty castle.
Quiet, children. Wipe your tears and cheer up. Our Ayashki will stand strong.
Really?
But what are you going to do? Vila, I hope you aren't seriously considering Xenos.
Of course not. They might try, but we will never give in. No matter what, for now, we must find a way to protect our town. We will need a shelter from these critters. We've all decided to stay. Look outside, children. Each and every one of us is doing what we can to hold our town together.
Knut's factory is spitting out puffy bubbles?
The workers are going to transform the abandoned factories into something useful. They're cleaning the ore and debris there. Not an easy job. After that, we will start new production lines and cooperate with the surrounding cities. We will grow potatoes, breed fish, and make canned food. We will find our strength together.
Are we putting makeup on the factories? We can paint their faces and put beautiful garlands on them. So what is Mr. Patrick doing? Everyone's waiting in line. Is it the Teen Hat Festival again?
I'm sorry, August. I think we will have to live without our tin hats and Comrade Blinchik for a long time. They are signing on to a reform of our rationing. To transform our factories, we need to cut down the budget for the canteen.
Oh, thank you for your sacrifice, Comrade Blinchik. You deserve a medal and some chocolate.
Look! The bulldozers are tearing down those houses!
Yes, we all agreed to exchange some of our living space for more land to grow food.
Is much higher than it first seemed. Is it worth it?
Of course. You cannot find what we have here in Xenos barracks or in the relief camp. You can't find it anywhere in the world. Think about the old comrades and the babies. They're the past and the future of Rayashki. How could we leave them behind or subject them to Xenos whims? No one shall ever be abandoned in Rayashki.
I think people out there would be envious if they saw what you are doing here.
We really aren't doing anything so special. We're only doing our job, our duty to one another.
There are lots of conflicts out there. Conflicts like the one between humans and Rusalki. Like the ones that mocked the study of ley lines and dissolved our school. They did so simply because it might take from their funds or steal their glory. Everyone forever building walls just to keep separated from each other. Hoarding whatever they could get their hands on. Then they blame the aftermath, the harm they do to others on cruel realities. Cruel reality. It seems to be everyone's mortal enemy, the cause of all suffering, war, greed, the perfect excuse to never care.
But things are different in Rayashki. They took me in unconditionally when I came here, and they stayed friendly for a week, a month, a year, and even now. So naturally, it became my dream too, everyone here shares a beautiful dream. A dream that we can work and enjoy life together. That someday there will be no more conflicts between people or worries about tomorrow. That everyone will be able to work to achieve their passions, whatever field they wish to pursue. A utopia. It's not just a way of life for now, but the future we're always trying to reach. I've spread the study of ley lines in Rayashki, along with its potential. They showed great interest. The study tells us about the secrets that could lie beneath the earth after all. Perhaps it will bring hope to Rayashki.
But I'm not one of you.
You taught the children something new, and you helped us explore our town's potential, didn't you? Everyone here is more than happy to help you. You know, Comrade Knut has been boasting about the assistance he was able to provide for your studies. And many others are envious. They want to help you too. More importantly, you already have a group of curious students here willing to study your theory. Now, allow me to ask you again, Comrade Windsong. Would you hold a lecture on ley lines for all the citizens of Rayashki?
Even though my research doesn't have any endorsements or achievements?
Of course. Perhaps we can be the first to endorse it after your lecture.
You're being far too obvious in your recruitment tactics.
The world is not a beautiful place. Poverty, privilege, egoism, exclusivism, so many problems. But that doesn't mean it can't get better in the future. Perhaps the experiment we're doing in Rayashki now will become the symbol of a better future. A new world where all races and ideas can coexist. Well, of course it may fail and end up a ruin. But at least we've tried. We love our home and we're ready to devote our lives to it.
I can't shake the feeling you're inviting me aboard a leaky boat that could sink at any moment.
Maybe, Comrade Windsong. But should we sink, remember your friend is a Rusalka, and we do well underwater.
What an honor. Today, I'm going to introduce the study of ley lines and the progress of my research on the Rayashki. Thanks to your help, I have finished a draft of the town's ley energy map. And I have confirmed the presence of many precious resources.
Through these colorful lines?
These lines and spots show us the state of local ley energy. Each color represents a different concentration of creatures or minerals. Simply put, this area covered in frozen earth and frost contains many rich resource veins. These gray marks symbolize them. They are located in most of the corners of the map, all of them outside of town.
Oh, maybe that's why Grandpa said we couldn't grow anything here in the beginning. They eventually solved that problem by importing rich black topsoil for our fields.
As for the runium you've mined to make a living, look at the dark gray marks. According to the map, they are becoming increasingly scattered and faint, so it can be hard to see them. Besides resources, we can also find concentrations of different creatures using the map. The navy blue marks represent the Kikirn, while the aqua green ones represent the mutant Kikirn from the wharf. They feed on plants, and you can find their traces in many corners of the town. The red-brown marks are the Kikituks, an aggressive species. They're vicious by nature and prey on just about anything arcane they can find, even other creatures.
I feel as though my head is going to explode from all this new information. Can you explain a little simpler for this old workhorse, Comrade Windsong?
Of course. This sample comes from a Kikituk in the mine. I took it with Mr. Yevgeny's help.
Seems like just a normal piece of fluff, no matter how I look at it.
Yes, and in most people's eyes, it's nothing more than that. But in a lay hunter's eyes, it reveals a great deal of information. The navy blue marks and the red-brown ones seem to mix together, and there are also dark gray ones popping out among them. So, it looks like our Mr. Kikituk ate well. Perhaps he had a kikin soup with a runium-flavored kefir.
Looks like these critters have realized our dream long before we could.
But what about those black marks? If my memory serves me right, the map you just showed us had those black marks too.
Yes, but they don't match any creature or resource we know. I believe it represents a new kind of resource.
Oh. Well, where is it then?
We can only find the answer in this area here.
You mean in the depths of the mine?
The ley energy is emanating from there. Afterwards, it flows throughout the food chain, passing through all kinds of creatures and materials before eventually returning to its source. Then our new resource is probably somewhere there.
So we need to find it. Then we won't have to put up with Zeno anymore. But Do you have any other proof?
Of course. Remember the critter you found in the mine, Mr. Knut?
Yes. You said it was called, Hoitu...
Hoituk, a subspecies of Kikituk. They live underground and feed on minerals.
That was around the time we had begun to run out of rhenium.
Is that so? But they were still there. Perhaps even more active than usual. That could only mean they were attracted by some other mineral or energy source, right? And even though I didn't find any further Hoituks during my research, I did find the Olga mutants, one of their close relatives. Since they are social creatures, my discovery must prove the presence of some of these Hoituks, even if we cannot find them yet.
But in the end, this is all just conjecture. Are we really going to waste all our time and money on your assumptions? Or can you prove it's something more than conjecture?
I would call it a preliminary conclusion.
But could it be endorsed by any authorities or proven theories?
So far, no.
So then it is little more than a fairy tale. Am I right?
I admit, it's a gamble.
It's never easy to dig, you know. And Zeno has already withdrawn all their own equipment. All we have left in Rayashki are some outdated machines. Besides, Miss Windsong mentioned the critters. Maybe their presence there is some kind of proof, but they are themselves a danger. It is obvious that there will be many more critters there than near the town. And you would have us waste time, perhaps even sacrifice our comrades, to pursue what could just be a fairy tale?
There is no doubt the cost is simply too high. Who would be foolish enough to dig some holes in the wild just to see if there are critter bones in them? The answer is very clear. We don't need new kind of geography meets with arcane. Let's save everybody some time. Conclusion. The application for Project Ley Line should be rejected.
Agreed. Even cranks can apply for research funds nowadays.
Keep moving, Comrade Windsong. Keep moving. The people of Rayashki don't back down in the face of their problems. Whatever it is, we can fix it together, right? I approve of Comrade Windsong's proposal.
Me too!
That's right. This is not a gamble or a fairy tale. Here's a ley line simulator. It can simulate the creatures on the ley energy map, so we can do further analysis.
Is it able to simulate the critters too?
Certainly. Simulating critters is lesson 1 in the ley line textbook. We can use the simulation to carry out targeted training against the critters.
Looks like the study of ley lines is more organized than I thought. Congratulations, Comrade Windsong. You will have the manpower you need.
Turn it on, comrade.
We can't wait!
It's like digging the mine all over again.
That was the biggest achievement of my life.
Let's do this, comrades. Digging like this is no easy work.
Even close to the soldiers. Хорошо. It's just great. A safe distance.
Ow! Annoying bugs. Let the show begin.
Zima is brilliant.
Ye provoked me. Get out of here. Malapert.
Sterilize.
I've prepared.
Ye provoked me. Get out of here.
A safe distance. Calm down.
Let the show begin.
Mia byłaby szczęścia, ale nieszczęście pomogło.
Foolish.
Huh? It's already over?
That was one powerful blow.
I think we can draw our conclusions now. Everyone, we have to admit, this is going to be a risky operation, but it's also our last chance to protect our land and our people. We must explore the mine. There will be danger. Yes, some of us may get hurt, but we may also find this new resource and save our Ayashki. For you, for me, for everyone. can already expect that critters have occupied the mine. We'll just have to work together to drive them away. We dug this mine with our own machines once, and we'll do it again. This is how we've made it so far.
However old they are now, they will always be our children, right? Yuri, you're good at the assembly, huh? Nikita, you're gonna be busy with the engines. Valeria, we need you for this cruise.
Miss Vila, they've been doing strange things.
Father took out a lot of old books, and he spends most of his time looking over his blueprints now. He said they will be the key to saving the town. Shame I can't read those books or help with anything.
My dad was acting strange too. He started fiddling with the bottles from under his bed again. But Mom didn't scold him this time. She even took out some of her treasures from the cabinet. Reindeer horn, noisy birch sap, golden teeth seal whiskers. Dad said his potions would keep everyone energetic for a whole day.
Even Mr. Miser took out his wand from the safe box.
Move, kids. Good luck, Comrade Vila.
Mr. Patrick, are you doing strange things too? How to use and maintain model A050, operation manual of model circa 1562. These dusty books, they look older than me.
These old friends are our textbooks.
Do adults take exams too?
We're doing something far more important than exams, kids. We haven't used these old fellas since Zeno brought the new ones. Most of our comrades don't know how to operate them. Now is the time to put them back into use. Comrade Knut has been teaching us how to use these outdated technologies.
That's right. All the adults have been divided into many groups. Knut is leader of the engineering group, and Pasono's uncle is in the investigation group, while Nina's father has joined the potion group. All of them take part in the critter combat training at dusk every day, and we share our combat experience with each other. And everyone is working hard to explore the mine.
Ha-ha! We will be able to live on our own without Zeno!
Miss Vila, I want the town to be proud of me too.
Is there anything that we can do?
I have lots of metal toy trains. Can we make components out of them? They can spin and whistle like a minecart.
That's a great idea. I'm sure it will inspire everyone.
No, let them use mine first.
Calm down, children. I know you want to do your bit. But our future needs you. Now your job is to study hard, so Rayashki can rely on you in the future. Understand?
Oh, what about Avgust? We can't find him. He'll be so sad if he doesn't get to have a job too.
Don't worry, Nina. He is helping the town in his own way.
Ears.
Whiskers?
It's only been a few months. Can't believe the monsters have already occupied the whole place.
Well, not a problem as long as we've got our mischievous little comrade. He always knows exactly where they will come out.
Things wouldn't have gone nearly as smoothly without him.
I would never have believed he could do this if Comrade Windsong hadn't endorsed him.
Never underestimate any of our comrades, big or small. Do I need to repeat that again?
Well done, Avgust. You protected everyone.
Protected? But I was just teaching our monster friends how to dance right. They are slow learners.
Yes, that's what we want you to do. A performance with the Kikituks. Your job is to tell which critter, which friend is dancing wrong. That's your talent, isn't it? Just like you showed us before?
Oh. But what if they dance right? Then they deserve some Alenka chocolate, don't they? Comrade Sergei, our new friend is right beside your boots. I think he is hoping to kiss them. Will you dance with him?
Watch out!
Even close to the soldiers.
Let the show begin. Huh. Ye provoked me.
Keep distance when socializing.
Ow!
Sterilize.
Хорошо.
Foolish.
It's just a trick.
Let the show begin.
Хорошо. Keep distance when socializing.
Foolish.
Хорошо. I'll go.
Back off! There are many more critters than we can deal with here. Many of us are injured. We must retreat.
We made the decision to come here together, Comrade Evgeny. We are so close to the depths. We must not give up now.
I know everyone's wounded. But look how far we've gone. It's been worth it, don't you think?
This is all my fault. I'm sorry.
Don't be, Comrade Windsong. You've given us a workable plan and helped us recognize our little comrade's potential. No?
He's only a child.
He's one of us, Comrade Evgeny. I will keep him safe. We aren't just digging a mine now. If we manage to find this resource, no one will have to leave. And we can continue to live together, right? These wounds are nothing compared to the glory of our future.
Again, I think this is a foolish idea.